right, Ruby. Don't do a wheelie now, girl. Let's keep her down. We want to go 750s, don't we?
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Well, folks, it's a beautiful day to do some drag racing. My steering wheel's still crooked for the people who just can't stand it. Want them to know it's still crooked. Ruby's doing good, man. Cruising along, holding temp. Great oil pressure. As always, an absolute trooper. So we're just pulling up to Bradenton Motorsports Park right now. They got a little private rental today. So we're gonna get some laps in. See if we can crack off a 750 in this old girl. Oh yeah. I see Cooper is over there. Well, there's Coop down there. We'll go park by him. That's right. Ice that thing down.
The mother icer.
Hell yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's good. Gave her a once over, check the oil, all that good stuff. So I think we're dialed. Cooper's getting dialed on his car. He'll be out here going for a PB today. The real reason for today is we're testing for Snowbirds, which is a race that's in about a week. So we're hoping we can get both cars dialed for the streetcar class at Snowbirds. It's the first time they've had a streetcar class, so we're trying to show up, support that class, you know. More racers that show up, the better it looks for the promoters to put that class in more races. So Coop and I will be out there trying to win some money. But today I want to go like a 750. I'm gonna leave the 766 tune-up in it. The thing is, the night I ran the 766, it was nice and cold out. So I'm gonna leave the tune-up the same. Now it's like 75, almost 80 degrees, so it should be a lot hotter. It should slow the car down, but then I can get a fresh data log, see where we're at, make sure everything is good, and then we will try and beat some boost into her and see how far down in the sevens we can go. All right, guys, so Maddie's our film lady today. We gotta see how she does. See if she's on that pro level filmage yet. I'm sure she'll do good. Quite a bit of tire pressure in her. Hoping she doesn't wheelie, just kind of does what she did last time we went to 7.6. Parachute's armed. All right, we're good. Don't wheelie, girl. Just keep her down. Keep her down. Up hard for a sec there, but try not to let as much boost build. She hooked up and was trying to wheelie, so she unloaded, dropped the front like a freaking brick. Alright, let's try this again. We just backed up. Give her another shot. Not gonna let it build boost for as long because it's clearly too spicy. Where it just keeps coming up. No bueno. Dude, we lost our freaking belt again. How is this still an active problem? We keep trying to fix the belt issue, but nothing we've tried works. Grr. Son of a biscuit, boys. Be curious to see what that is with a pedal fest, you know, like having to pedal it through a wheelie and stuff.
783.
783?
119. Chopping the throttle one time.
Pulled my shoe
with
off.
a 11960.
Oh, nice. All right.
The throttle. That's it.
Even with the heat, that's awesome.
83.
That's really awesome. see it on the scoreboard. I know, that's what I was like, oh, and I don't have a comment because I don't know what it is.
No idea what it ran.
What do you think you did?
I'd say like a 790. 783.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. So what happened was, I don't know if you heard it, but it tried to do a little wheelie.
I saw it.
So I pedaled it, which slowed you down a lot. So it's still about 783 with a wheelie pedal. Pretty happy with that. 5.0 in the 8, 177. So I got to pull something out of the leave just a little bit so it doesn't try staying on.
Calm her down.
Yeah, we're
Just a tiny bit.
All right, guys. So I'm starting to have some memories of the last run, and if you remember, right before it made its last hit, when we went the 766, it actually like coughed really bad on the starting line, and then it didn't do a wheelie. Well, it didn't cough this time, and that's why it's doing a wheelie. So I think what I want to do is just lower the launch RPM a smidge to pull just that little bit of momentum out of the engine. As you can see, I mean, it was picking up hard there. I pedaled it. That's that green line is the throttle position. Dropped the nose and then went. Oil pressure's good. Everything like that is good. Fuel pressure is just something I wanted to check out here on the big end. Make sure that's not falling off. We're running about 25 pounds of boost in high gear. First gear we ran 19.9 pounds of boost. So we definitely have a lot of room in first gear to spice things up a notch. Just trying to make sure we're in a comfortable position to do so. So we got to make sure we got enough duty cycle and the injectors left, because you know one of the issues is when that belt comes off halfway down the track, you go from 13.5 volts to 11 because you got everything drawn on it, and that, you know, slows down the fuel pump. You get less fuel pressure, and then your injectors, you know, they have to work a little bit harder to get that fuel to the engine. So just trying to get her dialed in, man. A lot of information to take in here. Let's see, where is duty cycle? There it is. Let's put that over here. So yeah, out at the big end, we are running 77% duty cycle. So we got enough room for today, even without the belt. So yeah, we'll make it. You just got to be cautious of that. We're running a pretty rich table, so I think we're in good shape. We'll just knock 100 RPM off the leave, and I'm gonna put some boost in after the 60 foot and see what happens. Okay. All right, parachute's on, we're all good. Let's do this, see if we go a little quicker. Intercooler on. I'm feeling sporty on this. Ruby, don't do a wheelie now, girl. Let's keep her down. We want to go 750s, don't we? Be a good girl.
All right, let's do something good. Not quite there, but 784.
Dude, the shoe's about to do a huge wheelie. What is happening? I think I had the wrong approach. Somehow I turned her down and we did a bigger wheelie. What's the science on that? Maybe it's coming in, maybe because the RPM's so low, it's coming into the converter harder. Frick, dude, I don't know. I don't freaking know. We got oil everywhere out here. Biscuits and gravy, brother. There is a lot of oil on the passenger side. It's almost like valve cover's leak. I might have pulled one of those things where I should have bit the bullet and put the limiting straps in a while ago instead of just continually jacking with the suspension and tune-up. We might have to take her up to the shop this week and just put the damn limiting straps on the car and quit screwing around. And then we gotta fix this belt issue, dude. What the heck? Definitely a little frustrating that I turned it down and it's still wheeling. That's the thing with tuning, is like sometimes the things you think are gonna work do the exact opposite. It's strange. 100 RPM drop is normally pretty significant for like a car like Leroy. But for Ruby, it just made it worse. I don't get it some days, man. It's always a learning process. You can never just have this stuff freaking down pat like you just can't. It's not one of those deals you can just know it all. But a lot of experience certainly helps. That's what we're doing every day. We take this thing out.
All right, 784, 177. Let's see what he has to say about that. So the wheelies are really cool in the beginning.
I know.
But right now you're like losing so much.
I know.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Wow, still a 784.
I know, but think about how much more you could go or faster.
I know, if I didn't have to let all the way off the gas, that would be sick.
I know.
Look at all this oil, guys. See how that's all just wet as can be? I'm fairly certain we have a leaking valve cover right here, so that's no bueno. The catch can isn't full or anything, so I don't think we have a bunch of crankcase pressure. I think we just might have finally just lost the seal on this valve cover, which we have had issues with before, so that's one of those deals where we're just gonna have to take her back to the shop. We gotta get our boy Kevin on the phone, figure out what we're gonna do suspension-wise, because I mean, he's already been texting me about changing stuff and I just kind of blew it off, but now that I'm frustrated, it's time to actually do it, so.
Take action.
It's time to take, now that we've done this to ourselves multiple times, I thought we were good, but you know, we can't rely on the tune to cough at the right time and to not wheelie then because of it. We gotta get this thing dialed so that we gotta get her dialed so that she can just run out the door every time without doing a wheelie. But I think that's possible, but for now, I'm gonna have to take it back to the shop with the leaking valve cover and that. You know, there's some stuff we're gonna work on and fix, and we'll get her dialed up. We still haven't even mounted the computer, so. And then next up on the list is getting that freaking belt issue fixed, because putting a belt on the car after every pass is stupid. I've spent like $200 in belts since FL2K, just destroying them pass after pass. I'm just a little pissed off about it, guys, to be honest. Maddie, how do you feel about it?
I think you'll figure it out. Oh, sorry.
Little B action.
Bees everywhere.
Hey, we still ran 2 7/8s.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do
Not bad.
awesome. Let's do get everything in order.
There goes Coop. Spicy unit, dude. We'll get it dialed in.
You'll get it.
So we got a week. We're gonna have to make some changes around here, folks. Do the outro again.
Thank you for watching. Do it today. Wait, hold on. Thank you for watching. Do it for Dale. Freaking see you later.
Wow. She's a pro, guys.
I have to like regroup.
She's a freaking pro.